And the one that's really interesting to me though in this movie, which I think is interesting because he's like a through line throughout the film and probably the most memorable person in it, and he's not a teenager. It's Tony Todd, who plays the character of William Bloodworth, the mortician throughout the film. Tony Todd, who just passed away, I think it was late last year, early this year as well. Um,
Yes.
Hands down, I mean, Tyler, you have to agree, one of the great voices just in cinema, not even horror cinema, just cinema in general. I mean, that guy's voice is just like velvet. It's just, you can hear it and you know exactly who it is, and his pronunciations of words and everything is just incredible. Whole scenes for sure throughout the film.
I am so glad that he finished his work on Final Destination Bloodlines before he
Hmm.
passed, so that then we get another Bloodworth performance. Because from what I had heard, he's actually more involved in it, like actually has a scene. It's not like he's a voice or just something minor. So that's good. I feel like that's a good cap off on his legacy, because obviously he was able to reprise his role in the Candyman reboot. So it's like it's good that it's nice that because he passed away too young at 69. So it's at least there's some kind of bookends to his career, like so it doesn't feel quite as tragic.
And what I like about him being in the film is that when I go back to New Line being the place that Freddy built, so many horror movies, franchise, etc., it's centered around the one monster or creature, your Freddy's, your Jasons, your Michaels, or what have you. But you see them, and you identify them by the visual. Where in this movie, they're dealing with death, um, and you don't see who it is. Like maybe flashes of shadow play here and there. The fact that you don't have that not only works so well, but then you have Tony Todd in there as well. That ends up kind of being the guy that's kind of like the one horror figure that's kind of associated throughout the whole franchise, I think anyway, because he's just such a big looming presence that even though you don't see death on its own, you do kind of have someone in there in the form of Tony Todd, one of the great horror actors that kind of does have that kind of visual marker for a lot of people when they watch the
Yeah.
film.